The death penalty has a brutalizing effect on participants in the system, whether they're jurors or lawyers or relatives of the victim or relatives of the defendant. It's difficult when you take people who are not necessarily having a lot of contact with the criminal justice system and you thrust them suddenly into a trial that may last 4 to 6 weeks, where they're seeing horrible autopsy photos, where they're seeing brutal crime scene videos, where they're seeing just really horrible things that have happened to people. And then you have them put in a position where they're going to listen to victims' family members and loved ones during a penalty hearing. They're going to hear from the defendants' loved ones about that person's upbringing, and they're really put in the horrible position of having to sit in judgment over another human being in a process that is just, it's very damaging to them. And I think that many jurors come out of these cases with a form of post-traumatic stress. I also know that the other participants that you don't oftentimes think about, but the lawyers, whether they're prosecutors or defense attorneys, find these cases very difficult to deal with. I can say personally that having represented 3 men who've been executed by the state of Delaware, that a day doesn't go by that I don't think about some of the mistakes I made in those cases that may have cost another human being his life. But I also know that there are corrections officers, court staff, people that have to deal intimately with the defendants and the people who are on trial or on appeal, who we are ultimately going to take into a room, lay them down on a gurney, strap them down, and put poison in their arm until they die. That they've learned that these people are human beings, and we ask them to do our dirty work.